The morning sun warmed the oldest grove beautifully. Everyone was peaceful, unaware that everything was about to change. Without a single whisper of wind, the massive mango tree splintered. A sudden, heavy crash shook the ground. 50 stunned animals gathered near the deep crater. They stared at the magnificent fallen giant in absolute silence.
See clearly, this was a coordinated attack. No one panic. As lead investigator, I will find the culprit.
Why do you think someone did this on purpose?
If something is important, you would know about it.
Suddenly, the tangled roots shifted. From beneath the shattered earth, a tiny, dust-covered shape slowly uncurled itself.
Good morning, everyone. I was just waking up.
AHA. He was digging down there. He caused this disaster. The dirt trajectory clearly means the digging was malicious. This small, armored dirt rat decided he hated mangoes.
I don't hate mangoes. I don't even eat fruit. It's only... I was just very hungry today.
A confession. He admits hunger. Look at this innocent bug, ruined by the pangolin's reckless underground rampage. We conquered the wooden mountain today. The great tunnels are ours. Glory to the mighty termite swarm!
But he is a termite. They hollow the roots completely. That is exactly why I was digging.
Silence, culprit! You must be completely useless in a fight. You do not even have any teeth. Get away, fly! And then, when we put him on trial, which clearly means he is guilty...
Parlo extended his incredibly long, sticky tongue. It snatched the fast fly mid-air, retracting instantly with a pop.
That is not fair.
His sticky tongue is longer than his entire body. Everyone saw that crazy trick.
The crowd was not amused by the tongue trick. Influenced by Remy's loud certainty, their murmurs grew darker. Overwhelmed by the sudden hostility, Parlo rolled his keratin scales into a perfect, impenetrable, and tight armored ball.
Ha! Guilt! He hides because he knows I am right. We caught the terrible tree destroyer today.
The angry crowd stepped closer, casting an oppressive shadow. Suddenly, the animals parted as little Fawn stepped forward.
He is not gone away. He is just waiting to feel completely safe from all of you.
Inside the dark warmth, Parlo heard her gentle voice. Slowly and tentatively, the tough edges lifted slightly.
Why do you dig in the dark down there? Does it actually hurt the big mango trees?
No. Millions of termites eat the wood inside. If I don't eat them, the roots turn to dust. I smell many more termites over there. I must go help them right now before they fall.
Parlo began to dig with magical precision. His incredibly long tongue darted into cracks, pulling out destructive termites.
Oh, I understand now. You are quietly keeping all of these massive jungle trees standing safely upright.
Look! He is not stopping. Clearly, he is destroying 3 more trees. We must banish him forever!
The tension peaked dangerously as the angry crowd yelled. Parlo prepared to curl into his ball once again. Suddenly, a massive shadow fell over Remy. Elder Thorn turned his ancient architectural head, moving excruciatingly slowly. One by one, the animals stopped talking entirely. The silence that descended on the jungle was absolute.
Elder Thorn opened his magnificent, pale yellow bill. His deep voice carried the weight of a canyon. For 30 long years, I have watched this jungle carefully. I have seen the hidden patterns unfold.
He always speaks exactly when it is needed. His timing is finally perfect for this loud crowd. Every time he moves away to find food, the termites feast, and that tree eventually falls down. Every single time he stays working here, the roots are cleared perfectly, and the ancient forest stands. Nobody remembers the roots. They only see the tree. The profound truth settled over the crowd like magic. Nobody remembers the roots. They only see the tree. The profound truth settled over the crowd like magic. The silence stretched perfectly. Remy stood completely frozen, his proud chest deflated, and his tail dropped low. Parlo sat quietly by the roots with dirt on his nose, completely unaware of his own grandeur.
We were all completely wrong today. That little pangolin is the only thing holding our home together.
If something is important, you would know about it. I was so loud, and I knew nothing.
For the very first time today, Remy stopped talking. He walked slowly toward the second tree base. Hearing heavy footsteps approaching, Parlo tensed his small body. His protective scales lifted to hide away again. But Remy knelt silently in the dirt. He used his strong hands to gently clear heavy rocks. Parlo peeked out carefully. He saw the loud mandrill working silently beside him, moving the heavy debris. Remy moved a very large stone away. He worked quietly, and he did not complain at all.
He is finally listening without using any loud words. This is the very best kind of listening.
The loud monkey finally found his quiet hands. Sometimes silence is the only apology that actually works.
I could broadcast this news, but some moments are actually much better when everyone just stays quiet.
Slowly, Parlo uncurled completely. His scales settled flat. He chose to stay open and safe right there. Thank you for the help. There are still many hungry termites hiding deep inside this ancient wood. I will clear the heavy rocks away. You just keep doing your magical gardening for the forest.
Parlo dug into the earth with renewed energy. His sharp claws moved with a beautiful, expert rhythm.
Retreat! The giant sticky monster has powerful friends now! We must evacuate the wooden mountain immediately today!
The breathtaking sunset bathed the jungle in soft golden light. The three magnificent trees stood safely tall. Below the massive wooden giants, the tiny pangolin worked quietly. He remained totally unaware of his importance. The animals had not left. They stood together watching their invisible gardener with very deep, quiet gratitude.
Thank you for speaking today. The tiny gardener really needed your big voice to help him out.
Elder Thorn closed his pale yellow eyes slowly. He felt immense pride for the tiny, quiet hero. Twilight deepened across the ancient jungle canopy. The peaceful animals finally began to disperse toward their homes.
Deep inside his shallow tunnel, Parlo curled up peacefully. He finally felt completely appreciated by the jungle.
Wandering completely alone near the dark river edge, Remy dragged his thick knuckles thoughtfully across the dirt.
Suddenly, he spotted something incredibly strange standing in the shallow water. It was a completely motionless bird. What a very strange wooden statue this is. Who would build this weird thing in the river?
The strange bird did not breathe, blink, or twitch. It looked exactly like an old wooden carving. Curious again, Remy stepped closer. He raised one thick finger and poked the strange statue very firmly. Instantly, one enormous pale yellow eye snapped wide open. It stared directly into the young mandrill's soul. The massive bird slowly turned its sharp beak toward him. The quiet atmosphere instantly became incredibly tense.
The scary wooden statue is actually alive! I am never investigating anything near the river again!